What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So we are going to talk about pandemic EBT, SNAP benefits. We want to talk about the April and May emergency allotments that have been extended. We're also going to dive into the possibility of one state receiving a $2,000 stimulus check. We got multiple cities trying to provide $1,000 per month for some type of guaranteed income program, and also $500 monthly benefits checks as well. The majority of people are saying that this is pretty much food. Food is the big thing, not only what we see in shortages, but we're also seeing the supply chain disrupted, which is causing prices to shoot up. Now, this is one of the reasons why I continue to do these pandemic EBT benefit videos, because I know a lot of you guys like seeing that, okay, my state included, I'm going to get additional benefits. But first, let's go over which states have been approved for the SNAP emergency allotment for April, since obviously we still have, the little bit over a week in the month of April. And then we'll dive into which states have already been approved for May. As of yesterday or 2 days ago, there was only one state that was North Carolina, and now we got multiple states. So that's already good news. Let's dive into it. So for April, the emergency allotment is going to the following states. We have Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Georgia, Guam, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Texas, Utah, Vermont, and Virginia, Virgin Islands, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Those are states that have already been approved for the emergency allotment in April, which is this month for May. For next month, here's the states. We don't have all of them, we only got a handful, but here are the states that have already been approved. This is good news, because just 2 days ago, it was only one state. Now I believe we have like 8, so there are states that have already been approved are District of Columbia, New Hampshire, New Jersey, North Carolina, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, and Wisconsin. That is the entire list as of April 21st. So just keep that in mind. That's the entire list as of right now, but more states are going to be added. Now, and of course, let's get into the end address the school year 2021 through 2022 pandemic EBT benefits as well. Because we again want to be very clear on this, in order to get this benefit, your child has to or would have had to miss 5 consecutive days of school, okay, and then you would start to get benefits, right? So here are the states that would be included. There's American Samoa, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Indiana, Kentucky, Maine, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. That's the list. Alright, so as you can see, more benefits are still being paid out, and this is a huge relief, because we didn't get any clear indication as to what was going to happen after we saw the April 15th deadline come and go, right? So millions of families could have been negatively impacted if benefits expired. The good thing is states are continuing to pay this out. States are continuing to submit their plans and get approval, so that is good news right there. And again, food is getting more and more expensive, and some experts say it's going to continue to get more expensive, not because we are seeing just inflation, but because of the supply chain disruptions. That's going to be a high impact on inflation. The reason why prices might be going up is because of supply and demand. Now, let's also try some other additional benefit programs as well. Here's some additional benefit programs, and the reason I bring this up is because there's more stuff coming out. Keep in mind that states have okay, and I know a lot of people are saying, well, states have to provide us with this benefit with any additional relief because of all the money they receive from the American Rescue Plan. That $350 billion. Well, the states have to give that back to the residents and provide it to the state, because if they don't, they're gonna lose it. It's not going to expire in 2022. The deadline doesn't even come up until 2023. You know, when the deadline is the deadline for Wednesdays, have to use all those funds or else give it back to the government. That's on December 31st, 2024. But here's a city that is launching a new, their own guaranteed income pilot program, and they're gonna be doing this very soon. The program will actually provide 200 families with $1,000 per month for 2 full years, and this is in the city of Baltimore, Maryland. Now the application process will be done online between May 2nd and May 9th. Just 1 week, and applicants must be between the ages of 18 and 24 years old. In Pennsylvania, I've addressed this before, the governor has proposed $2,000 stimulus checks, $2,000 checks. It's still unclear whether or not this is gonna go through or not. In Austin, Texas, the city council has expected or is expected to pass a $1.8 million bill to provide $1,000 guaranteed income checks to 85 residents in 1 full year. Now I just want to, come out and say that this vote has already been kicked out the road. This is going to be voted on in 2 weeks. The city council wants to wait an additional 2 weeks before they vote, so I don't expect this to happen. It's obvious not gonna happen this month. We could potentially see some very soon, but it will probably be the little bit right because we still got the application process. They got to review the applicants and then they would approve them. Then they would issue the check. So my guess is checks in Austin, Texas would not come out sometime towards the end of the summer, maybe early fall. We also know, and this is a big one, Chicago's Universal Basic Income Program will open its application portal in April 25th. That is in 4 days. The application process will be for about 3 weeks, single from April 25th through May 13th. Now this is going to be for $500 check per month for 5,000 residents, okay? It's a big program. This is going to come as more of a lottery. You submit your application and they randomly pick 5,000 people that will get $500 checks every single month. So the nice thing about this is as long as you are eligible, you have a chance of being accepted, okay? Because it's a lottery, that's always it. They're going to then randomly choose 5,000 people. And again, Chicago's Universal Basic Income Pilot Program is going to be one of the bigger ones. There's going to be one of the bigger ones. So just keep it in mind because your Los Angeles County has already done one. Chicago's doing one. We could see more big cities starting to implement universal basic income programs. If they do, guess what happens? Usually the cities that are nearby start to pick up on their own different programs to give their own, guaranteed income. And when this happens, it just starts to trickle out. So after we know at this time again, there's a lot of stuff happening, there's a lot of new benefits are coming out. So make sure if you do need the benefits, go and apply, and if you don't, leave them there for somebody else. Alright, so again, that's with at this time. As always, once we know any more information about pandemic EBT, SNAP benefits, food stamps, or anything else, I promise I will bring you those updates as soon as possible. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing and see you guys on the next one.